They, but okay, so because I got this music in my ear, bro.
I got you. I'm gonna turn it down. I'm gonna turn it down.
Um, yeah, you turn the music up.
Sorry, y'all.
Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me out there?
Yeah, give me
Well,
1 second. Give me 1 second.
okay, we're gonna fix the mics in the meantime. Sorry, we are so late, guys. Happy Sunday, guys. Today has been so crazy, but God is good. We're here. We're starting the show. We're gonna go a little bit over today. We're starting the show. As you can see, we have our guests in the building, in the building, in the building. God is so good. You know, I usually start my show up with a little thing, but today we're not going to even do that. We're going to hop right into it because, like I said, it's long overdue. We an hour late, basically. We trying to get the mics and everything working. It's been crazy. The devil is working, but we will rebuke him, and we still, you feel me? We still will proceed with shit like that. So, as I would like to tell you, Ace, can you hear us?
Yeah, y'all can hear me?
All right, yeah, we can hear you. You gotta turn it because you can't see Ozzy. You gotta turn the computer on, bro. So today we have three phenomenal and amazing guests on my show. I'm gonna just give y'all a little spiel real fast and let them tell you about themselves. So first we have the incredible pioneer, your uncle and my uncle. The legend. You feel me? OZZIE Oz in the fucking building today. And then, of course, we have the founder and Crump Phenomenon. Founder of Round the Flames, Crump Phenomenon. We have TJ ROCKA in the building. Then we have the Mr. I Don't Give a Fuck. You heard? Mr. I Don't Give a Fuck. You feel what I'm saying? Shit like that. My boy Ace in the fucking building, man. So while we still getting shit set up, I really hope my manager can get this shit working because we need this shit up and running. Like we need headphones in, we need loudspeakers. Hold on. What Ace is saying, real loud on the ones and twos. But I'm gonna go around first in the order that I introduced. And just tell them a little bit about yourself before we get into the interview. So, Uncle Oz, let them know who you are.
You can hear me good on here?
Yeah, go ahead. We're going to fix the mic. Just talk. They're going to hear you.
All right. Shout out to everybody that's out there that's tuning in right now. I'm OZZIE Oz, a.k.a. OZZIE Hype.
OZZIE Hype.
Yeah. So, I remember my first start, flexing Brooklyn. I'm the instigator of battle. I first want to shout out Rocky and Sandra, the founders of Flex in Brooklyn.
Big up.
I got to first shout them out. But, we got to talk. You know what I mean? I don't want to take up all the time. I'm going to pass it on.
ROCKA, introduce yourself.
Yo, ROCKA James here, Brooklyn, New York. You already know representing. I got my way into the door through flexing also. And finding my way up and got into the idea of bringing the cultures together, and that's how I bring into Rise of Flame. And I'm just here representing, here.
All right. What about you, Ace? Talk your shit.
Yo, you already know. Hat Low, Phantom Flow, FSOD owns your boy Ace. I'm in the spot. It's an honor to be on Fessup. You feel me? And I ain't gonna lie, I danced on a bunch of platforms. It's an honor I did that, and I'm just thankful for that. I'm a flex dancer all the way. I shout out to all the other styles. Shout out ROCKA. Shout out OZZIE. It's an honor.
We trying to get this up and running, man, so we can hear you better. We can hear you, but we trying to hear you in the mics and then the headphones, so we could really tap in real fast. It's coming. I hear it a little bit. Give me a second. We trying to get it. We trying to get it lit. 1 second as
All right, wait. You can hear me better now.
As the tech guy tries to get everything together. Still got that feedback in the back. I still don't hear. I can't hear.
Need that?
Hello? Okay, I can hear it, but there's feedback. Ozzy, say something in the mic.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
I heard that.
You can hear me?
Oh,
it's a little annoying, but it's all right.
Okay, now that's good. Let me say something, Rocka.
Yo.
All right, we got Rocka. Ace, talk to me.
Yo, what's the word?
Okay, we still got to get Ace loud and clear. We got to get Ace lit. We got to get Ace lit. I got to hear.
You can hear me. Yeah, I can hear myself. Yeah.
Exactly. Listen, now we rock it. We had a half a tank. We had a half a tank.
You can hear me? You can hear me now?
Full.
Yes.
Ace, can you talk now?
Yo, what's the word? Y'all can hear me now?
Nah, we still can't hear Ace. Hold on. We trying to get that lit right now. We trying to get that lit right now.
That is. Where we at? Where's the mute? Where is the mute? Which one is the mute?
1 second, we gonna get Ace lit. Definitely gotta get Ace lit. I need Ace to talk his shit.
There we go.
Okay, Ace, you can hear now? Ace, talk to me.
Yo, what's the word? Y'all can hear me, man?
Nah,
You
he's
can hear me? P.O. Day looking young.
I hear him low.
He's really low. Okay.
Hot low phantom flow, man. That's how I'm in now. I'm low with it. ROCKA.
Yeah, we trying to get you in the speakers. We can hear us now. We waiting, so we trying to get you now. Now we lost us.
I'm back that pinky ring out. Hey. See, I gotta catch.
My bad, y'all. We trying to get it focused. Tell you the devil's busy. They don't want to. It's legends up here right now. That's what it is. There's too much greatness up here. But it's okay. It's too much greatness up here.
It's a lot of greatness.
It's too much greatness up here.
It's a lot of greatness.
This shit lit because I'm telling you. Okay, I hear it a little bit. Ace, talk to me. Let's see. My son Ace in the Whippington.
That's a fat boy.
We almost had him.
You know me, I'm outside.
Yeah.
That's why you should have pulled up, nigga.
Pretty much.
My driver.
Where you at right now, nigga?
Bushwick.
You not far. Pull up.
Send me the address again, then.
I got it. Yeah, I'll send it to him.
Send it to Ace real fast. Pull up, man. So we don't even gotta worry about that. Niggas can have you live and direct so you can talk this shit.
Alright.
I need that energy.
Hold on, my driver is saying he don't know if he can do the doings.
Oh man, driver.
He's right there.
Niggas said they just came
back
from
down Flushing.
Them ACs. Niggas don't know how to act.
Man, let's get this up and rolling, man. The interview gotta start, man. I'm telling you.
Oh, y'all in there.
Up and rolling. We need mics up. Can y'all hear yourself? Ozzy, talk for me.
Yeah, I hear.
Okay, Rocky, you hear? It's just we trying to get Ace now.
My bad.
Young boy in the spot.
Here we go.
On the come up.
It's like you did it and then it goes.
Here we go.
About to have my son join the gang. Ready to wear that shovel, man?
Yo,
Yo, P.
nah, he's still on computer mode.
And
He's trying to
man.
get you inside the radio station mode.
Hold it on pause.
Okay. They gonna tune you. We fix
Shit.
there. My manager was already late. Like, you feel me? But I love him still. He's still trying to, you feel me? And the crazy part was I was at the event he was at.
How you gonna tell me that?
I was there.
You didn't say
How,
Communication, y'all. Communication.
I was
y'all.
right there. He passed me twice. And I reached out to him and grabbed him, and he walked right past me. Like, we was at the same event. We both came from Gems.
Yo, P.
Yo,
You can hear me?
Yeah,
I can hear.
Damn.
We trying, Ace. We trying.
Oh,
We
I
trying.
can hear.
Okay, we almost there. We almost got you. He just need to be a little bit louder. Everything falling for you. Just, I'm going to pray for you tonight. I'm going to pray. You need prayer.
ROCKA.
Oh, now I can hear you. Okay. Now you lit. You lit. Now we can get
Yo,
this
what's the
started.
word, man?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Now, let's get Ace up just a little bit. Yo.
We making it happen, man.
All right. So now we gonna get in tune. Yeah. So now, like I said before, take away my echo real fast. But like I said before, we gonna get in tune. Matter of fact, Ace, I'm gonna get, cause you in a car. I got them in the studio real fast. You in the car. Let me get to you real quick, cause I got them in the stew. So Ace, why are you? I feel like you're one of the most hated dancers, bro. Why is that?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm hated because
he's low. Now we can't hear. Now it's like,
you can hear me now.
No, try to.
No? Damn.
Is your mic up?
Yeah, my mic is up, and I'm like, got my phone like right here.
All right, go ahead.
He's
on the phone with the technical people. Go ahead, talk.
I look. I feel like. I mean, I used to feel like, because right now I don't really feel them things.
Nah. Stop, Ace. I don't even want to do you this justice like that. And let you talk, and they can't really hear you. You feel me? I would never do you this justice, because you got some shit to say that the people need to hear. So hold off on you real fast. I'm gonna get to the people we can hear real fast while he's working on fixing you in the sound system. Okay, give me 2 minutes. He's working on it. So yeah. So OZZIE, like I said, I'm gonna start with you again.
All right.
So basically, talk about how you became part of the Flex world.
So how I became part of Flex in Brooklyn. It started I came on in the end of 1996.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of flourished in 97. So when I came on the Flex, I was doing something. I met Rocky. I mean, of course, in my younger years, I met him when I was on another production company. Shout out to Slamming Tracks, Bill. So I was doing some stuff. Rocky videotape for me. Hired him. Did a whole video for us on a project that we was working. Long story short, I separated from Slamming Track. I was getting some things together as far as I wanted to do something different. I didn't want to touch with the entertainment business no more, because I felt it was too grimy at the time dealing with the music stuff, right? One day I had called Rocky because I think I needed somebody to I was hooking up somebody dealing with a video. And I said that, Rocky does the showcases and all that stuff. So I reached out to Rocky. Rocky called me and said, "Yo, man, I haven't seen you in a minute, yo." And he said, "I want to talk to you." So he said, "Can you stop by the office?" And I said, "Yeah, one day." So that one day I went down there, and then we sat down and talked. And long story short, he wanted me to be a part of it. So that's why I said towards the end of 96, I came down, I was down with it. And 97 is like when I really started, really doing some stuff. Now, when I came on the Flex, for everybody to know, I was more of behind the scenes, whatever that needed to be done.
Right.
I mean, I was considered the manager. I was the manager, and I was doing for events. I'll be helping out with security. I help out with the camera. So what happened was one day we had different hosts and stuff. Shout out to Ham. Shout out to Steve. The Truth. You know what I'm saying? The real. He gonna kill me to say the truth, but he is the truth though. But the real, you know, shout out to him. He was doing his thing. So what happened was with Rocky, we didn't have at this particular showcase, we didn't have a host. And he's the one that forced me on there. Forced me. He said, "Yo, I need somebody to do it, man. You gonna have to do it." I was like, "Yo, I don't even know how to host." You're like, "Were you serious?" He said, "No, all you have to do, come on, you got to do it." So that's how I got on when I started did my first hosting, and that's how I took off from there. Now, how the next question would be how Flex really took
We gotta
off.
fix Ace. Go ahead.
How Flex really took off. What do you want me to jump to that?
Go ahead. Yeah,
All
go
right.
ahead.
How Flex really took off, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I was doing Flex, I was also interviewing a lot of celebrities. Some of y'all can see it, you know, the 50 Cent interview. I mean, they posted that. I interviewed Eminem. I interviewed so many different celebrities when they all came out.
1 second, Rocky. Oh, Ozzy.
Shout out to
Hey,
Rocky.
say something for me.
Yo, what's the word?
Much better.
Okay, now we can hear you. Okay, now pause that. I'm gonna pause you because Ace in the car.
Okay.
Pause that. We gonna get into flexing. Now, Ace.
Now he's clear.
He's clear. Now, Ace, talk your shit again. Why are you the most hated? Why are you the most hated dancer?
I felt that way because niggas was mad. I say what niggas is afraid to say, and you know me. I'ma just, if you're not gonna say it, I'ma say it. Ain't no reason we sitting here talking about it. Like, I'm not gonna throw nobody under the bus, but niggas said they didn't pop out the slick class because they not paying $35 because they know they're not leaving with 3 new bone breaks or 2 new glides or even a hat trick. So it's like, what is we really doing when it comes to the culture?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, you feel me? I tip my hat to that because it's like, you know, you charging 35. Not saying I don't got it, but it's like you probably don't even want it. You probably don't even know. Probably wanted to learn something from you. But for me to show that, I gotta come and pay out my pocket. You don't know what I'm going through, whatever. But that's not even the case. It's just, if we for the culture, let's really like act like it and not come back and, you know, just
I say it all the time, but before you even get further into that, what brought you to the flex culture? Like, how did you even get in tune with the flex culture?
Well, like I said, or I tell everybody this story, I wouldn't know about flexing if it wasn't for Optimus.
Shout out to Op.
Shout out to Op. That's my boy. That's the sensei. I wouldn't know nothing about this dance style if I didn't see him dancing in the gym, and the style he was doing was bone breaking. And I had no knowledge of flexing. I was a light feet dancer. I used to get light. I didn't know what flexing was. I had to learn it. And it wasn't like the OGs was like, "Yo, come, I'ma teach you like the right way. I'ma show you how to move, even if it's your waistline." Like they wasn't reaching out like that. So learning, it was like looking. You had to look. I did. So, you know.
So coming from light feet, you started learning bone breaking. How did you transition into hats, and who were you learning bone breaking from?
Well, at that time, I was learning bone breaking from Op.
Okay.
My hat tricks came in as I joined Collateral after meeting Mooka, and it was Homicide Jeff, that gave me the codes and that intel for that hat flow I have today.
So Helicopter Jeff is the one that really got you onto your style. Shout outs to Collateral Damage. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, as you progress, because I feel like, and you know this Fessup with Peachez, I'm going to keep it a buck. I feel like you're one of the dancers that should be way further than you are. And I feel like every time you step on the scene, it's like, I don't know what it is. It's like, you get there and then it's like you back in the hood and we like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck happened? So like, what is going on to the point where it's like, you feel me? Because like I said, I feel like you should be way further. You should be in shows. You should be way further than you are.
When it comes to that, I just feel like, you know, I could push myself a lot harder, but I'm not the one with those resources, even though I can go get those resources. But there's other people who already have those resources, and they act like they don't really know which dancers is really like living this shit for blood, and then they wearing it on their skin and they ready to go. If you say we gotta do this and we going, that's what's gonna happen. They start doing stuff like, oh, who wanna audition and who wanna do this, and it's like y'all act like y'all don't know who wanna do these things already. So
So you know this Fessup. I'm gonna keep it a buck and ask the real shit. So you were with the Armory one point in time. You were touring. You was under the wing. What happened to that?
I got into a situation being in the hood, and I missed a flight or two, and that was about it. Like, but it wasn't like I got cut off. I was never cut off. Nobody is ever cut off from something like that. And that's what they don't want to really tell you. Like you're not ever cut off from that type of job. Like Reg wouldn't do that. It's just it's like when niggas play Fortnite in the seasons and these skins come out. If you don't get it, you missed it. It's not that you feel me, you couldn't afford it, you just missed it. It's like it keeps going. So you feel me? Like,
So, but why is it okay? So you missed it. I feel I'm pretty sure there were opportunities for you to enter back into it. Why have you not?
I could say lack of communication. Nobody not telling nobody nothing. Nobody. I don't really, not saying I don't converse with them as we used to, but it's like it almost feel like, you know, we almost never work together. But I know we work together. I always know that. But you know, we come around and we act like we never work together, and that's what we got to stop. Like,
Okay. I'm gonna get back to you real quick because I
hold on,
want
one more thing. Niggas are we are all book a gig together and act like we never did a gig together. And that's crazy to me. Like we
So what did
what?
Red
Like,
say?
but go
Ozzy
ahead.
asked you what did Red say?
What did you said? What did Red say?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
what did
what
Reggie
Ozzy
say?
asked you.
Um
Well, no, listen.
look at
I'll tell you what. Let me just say this. Let me say
This
this.
Fessup. What did Red say?
it's business. Like, you know,
Yo, and no disrespect, and I'm gonna keep it a buck, and this is why I tell a lot of flexers, no disrespect to you, Ace. You know you my bro. I'm gonna keep it a band with you. This is why a lot of street dancers, not even flexers, street dancers miss their opportunity because one, street dancers are not taught professionalism. Everything is to the hood. We show up late to everything. And street dancers, in our minds, they think we're the show. But in real business, time is money.
He ain't trying to deal with it.
In the business world, time is money. So as nice as you are and as talented as you are, niggas might have to take the L on that because time is money. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of people, and this is what I was just telling Ozzy, this is why I'm working towards what I'm working towards for 2024. Like I was talking to you about it, ROCKA. And I'm not going to say too much about it because niggas love stealing my ideas. So I'm going to wait and just work behind the scenes, and I'm going to definitely make it happen because it's for people like you I want to do this shit for, Ace. To teach y'all artistry, to teach y'all how to maneuver in the business world to get the bag, bro. This is why I do what I do and say what I say and build the platforms that I build. But we're gonna get to you. We're gonna get back to you real quick.
see right now.
Uh-huh. What's up?
Oh, I could say,
You say you see right now what? What happened? He keep getting stuck. But before he come back, Ozzy, we gonna get into you because this is about you and ROCKA because y'all right here. He on pause. So go back to the flex.
Well, going back to flex, what I was saying before. So when I got on, of course I did. Rocky encouraged me to be the host of the showcase. So I did my thing. I was nervous or whatever, and then I made it my own basically. So let me just tell you this, like. The real start, before I even get into this, I got a first, people in life, they don't do this, but first I got to pay homage to the original person in Flex. It was DJ Obsession. That's the original person, one of the original persons. Rocky Sandra, DJ Obsession. Steve Austin, Lee Major, Stereo Fish. Shout out to Tiny T. One of the first hosts, the female hosts. Shout out to Scooter. Shout out to Patrice, Zenaida. Shout out to all the Flex girls like Fantasy, Rudia, Tiffany, the whole Flexer. Even people like after me when I left. Shout out to DJ Booth. Chow. You know what I'm saying? Trooper. So, shout out to all of them. Well, that was during the time. Trooper, Chow, that was all during the time. Shout out to Ricky Blaze. I used to bring him too. I just wanted to just shout them out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to tell y'all something where Flex made the big turn because we used to be at Africa House, right? And the showcase was there. It was like, and you had to come in order to be on Flex. You had to if you wanted to dance, rap, or sing, you had to sell tickets. So if in Africa House, so everybody came there, whatever. As time moved on, I'm gonna tell you when it turned. Right, this is where Flex really turned, and y'all gotta. I'm gonna tell y'all this story. Y'all have to thank Q-Tip, the artist. I'm gonna explain why. Y'all know Q-Tip, right?
Vibrant thing.
That's right.
Vibrant thing. A vibrant thing.
That's right. So y'all got to thank him. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. See, when we was doing showcases, we would deal with the publicists, like Rocky would deal with the publicists or whatever, and we have like one or two celebrities that have come through the showcase, you know what I mean, to draw the crowd or whatever the case may be. But again, like I said before, I used to interview artists, 50 Cent, Slim Shady, which was Eminem, like all the new artists, you know what I'm saying? Wu-Tang, like Ghostface Killer. Like I interviewed a lot of people, right? There's one particular day I was leaving work, I had to go interview Q-Tip. So in the place, right, when I got there, I was let's say like the interview ends at 5. I got there at 4:30.
Damn, 30 minutes.
Right? So it was 3 people in front of me. But everybody else that was in it was at least about 15 people that was there to interview Q-Tip. I mean, altogether it was probably 20, like maybe 20 of us. So it's a little bit more than 50 people. But it was 3 people in front of me. So one person was on the stage, and there was three people in front of me. Then the next person went up, then there was 2 ladies in front of me. Next thing you know, the publicist went to Q-Tip. And I'm standing, I'm the last one. We standing on the line on the side. Q-Tip, the publicist go over to Q-Tip, say something. The Q-Tip say something to the publicist come over, and he said, listen, he just want those 2 females that's in front of you, like y'all 2 females. And I'm like, what? He said, no, but I'm gonna talk to him again and see if he could just give you 5 minutes. Can you work with 5 minutes? I said, yeah, I could work with 5 minutes. He went back up there, and I'm standing in. 2 girls went up there. He looked at me after the 2 girls finished. It's like, nah. Yo, so now everybody in the place now, I'm burning. I'm tight. They looking at me. Like, they got the smirk on their face. Like, because he was like, no, he said you can't do it. Now everybody's standing there. Imagine everybody's standing, and I'm the one standing there by myself. And everybody looking at me like with a smirk, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's, Flex in Brooklyn. Or, yo, I left out of there. I was burning up tight. I could have said something. I said, nah, I got to be professional. I was burning. Because you have to understand, when I interview celebrity, the last person I flipped on before him, I flipped on somebody, which was Ghostface Killer. I flipped out. I say, yo, we come here to interview y'all. You act like we begging y'all for some interviews. And then Ghostface turned around and say, nah. Yo, come. It's a misunderstanding. So I let that go. I interviewed him for like whatever 10 minutes. But when Q-Tip did shut me down in front of everybody, I could have took 2 minutes just to get a shout out, just say a little quick drop. He shut me down, and everybody looking at me. I'm burning. So I turned around, walked out the door, and I'm steaming. I went to the subway because it was in Manhattan. Went to Rocky crib. You know, when I got to Rocky crib, the owner of Flex in Brooklyn, I say, yo, I ain't doing no more interviews. Freak these artists.
Fuck these artists. You ain't saying freak. You said fuck these artists.
Well, I had to keep it clean though. But listen, but I'm like, yo, I went crazy. Now Rocky could have turned around and said to me, no lie, this is what I can respect Rocky about. He could have turned around and said, you know what, man, maybe this not for you. But he didn't do that. He was like, okay, I'm with you. Because remember, he was already dealing with this particular publisher that was bringing celebrities. So I said, yo, I went off. Like I was ready to, I said, I ain't doing it no more. Freak, whatever, right? So what happened was,
stop being clean, Uncle Ozzy. Fuck that.
So listen. So what happened was, I told Rocky, yo, from now on, this is what we gonna do. Because he asked me, he said, so what do you want to do? I said, this is what we go to do. We got to go out into the community. I'm gonna go to the schools. I'm gonna do shout outs. I'm gonna take Anderson, the camera person. We gonna do shout outs. And I said, now we got to look to the community. They are our celebrities. I don't want to deal with no more celebrities. Now we got to deal with the people in the hood, in the community, to be our celebrities. That day when we started doing filming, the show started building the buzz when I went out there to do.
That's when y'all was going and everybody was saying their personal shout outs to they people.
So now when we did our showcase, we was in Africa House. The last time we was in Africa House was the last time. It was so packed. Nobody else couldn't get in. So we saw a change. Then when we went to another location, what changed it even more is when Rocky kind of filled the crowd and the artists, whoever was dancing or performing on the stage. So with the crowd, looking at the crowd and the performance on the stage, that's what opened it up. But I always tell people Q-Tip is what changed it, because then it wasn't no more relying
on the
celebrities. And we have a tendency of looking at celebrities to bring a crowd.
Right.
And that changed. So now when you look at Flex, if anybody understand the history of Flex, you got to understand it now. The history of Flex is now you become the creator. So whatever resources that you have, whatever you have, you turn it into something spectacular, whether it's clothes, whether it's dancing, but that's who became the celebrities. They created their own vibe. It was a freedom of just being creative and didn't have to depend on nobody. So they became the celebrities. In fact, when we started growing, we stopped giving people tickets to sell. Now, all you had to do is come in and sign and perform.
Okay.
I want to say personally, like when I was 18, 19, I was watching Flex and that gave me the idea to do my own TV show. I was Street Vision TV that was on that.
Listen, first of all, I'm mad at you right now. You could have told him this personally. Like you could have told him, you stopped my whole show to tell him something.
No doubt.
You could have told him. I get that you want to give him his flowers on the radio show.
He's featured now.
No doubt. For real.
Thank you. Because thank you.
So, with that being said, I'm gonna get back to you real fast. ROCKA, how did you even start in the Flex community? Because you said you came from the Flex community.
Yes.
So, where did you start in the Flex community?
All right. So I'm born and raised in Crown Heights, but once I turned 9, I moved to East New York. So I'm living in Linden Projects now, 245 Live, representing 245 Live, everybody 245 Live, including Shane. He's also from, Next Level. 245 Live. 9 years old. Like Flex in Brooklyn, B-Cat, you know what I'm saying? Watching the tapes, going to the parties. You know, we had something called Linden Day. You know, Reg performed at Linden Day with an event plenty of times. You know, that was my introduction.
Linden Day, Boulevard Day.
Boulevard Day.
I was from
Family Day.
I'm gonna tell you how real it is. I was from Fairfield. You heard? I was from the nice place.
You was right there. You was next
I
door.
was from Cozine and Flatlands. You heard? Vermont, Cozine and Flatlands.
Yes, 245 Cozine. That's where I was at.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So yeah, so just watching them, you know, like, and being around the community every day, you know, even then, even when I ain't start flexing yet, I was watching. I was just silently watching, you know. Fast forward. Matter of fact, let me give more shout outs. Aaron, Bones.
Mm-hmm.
These are the niggas I grew up with, you know what I'm saying?
Bones.
Yeah, I grew up with these niggas, elementary school, you name it. Darren, he was there, 5th grade. We was on the same school, same community, same projects, you know what I'm saying, growing up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty dope to see my brother Darren doing, you know, his event, and I came after him. So it's just like, it's just a compliment, you know, like, because I could watch people that I grew up with and see what they do and be like, you know, I could do this too. You know, I want to do it differently though. You know, I want to bring all the communities together, all the cultures, you know, flexing, crunk, life feet, contemporary, you know, you name it, all these different styles, even Vogue, you know, I'm bringing them all together in one house. We could battle, we could party, we could have a good time, we could greet, we could work with each other, collab. You know, there's so much gigs out there who's looking for dancers, but they want to see what dancers could do with other different styles of dancers. So the industry is tricky, you know what I'm saying? So like, that's me, where I'm coming from, how I got introduced into flexing in the community.
So with that, with that being said, that's what made you start Round the Flames.
Well, yes and no, because like I said, I was watching a lot
Mike, go ahead.
Yeah, I was watching a lot of people growing up, and I could also
pull up Ace on the screen.
I could also include Battle Fest, because Battle Fest introduced me to a lot of dancers in the community.
Shout outs to Battle Fest. Shout outs to Reem.
Shout out to Reem. You know, I didn't know who was in the community, like the best of the best. I had to go to Battle Fest, all these events, and see who's out there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, this is what we have for Brooklyn, but there's a lot of dance cultures that have something else. How can we bring all of them together? And how can we make it a unity where we could all celebrate dance in general, street dance in general? You know, so it was tricky, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, shout out to Battle Fest and Darren, NLS, everybody.
Okay.
And Dream is a part of that too. Dream.
Yes,
Dream. And even though a lot of people might not want to say this, but shout outs to Ghost for Loud as well. Because Loud, oh my God, I hate y'all.
I'm PSB to the heart, so you already know.
Yo, relax. Shout outs to Ghost as well, because Ghost was, I definitely was a part of Loud for a moment. And you know, I hosted one of their events and judged one of the events.
Yeah,
so definitely shout outs to Loud. But the main question here is because, okay, so OZZIE, I have a history question for you. Is it true that Nugget named flexing the word flexing?
Yeah, it came from the ringmaster side. Yeah, definitely.
Tell me that story.
Well, that's the story. Listen, we all, when they started pushing the flexing, that's when they went on America's Best Dance Crew.
So you feel like flexing didn't really get an eye opener till Ringmasters went on ABDC?
Yes, I could say that, because they the ones that was pushing flexing, because everybody just knew it as Flexing Brooklyn.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think flexing could have gotten there before Ringmasters?
Flexing
the dance, period. Do you think it could have gotten there before Ringmasters because of the show?
Oh yeah, definitely. But we dropped the ball.
How?
Because we didn't pursue. We didn't fulfill the promises that we had. Channel 9, we messed up on BET. I ain't gonna say BET, I'm gonna say Viacom, the owner of BET and MTV. We had a situation, and because we wasn't business minded at that time, we dropped the ball. Fantasy was supposed to be the one to be on 106 and Park and all that other stuff. And
So she was supposed to be free.
yes.
So it was really supposed to be Fantasy. Shout out to Fantasy.
Yes. Because they wanted, what happened is we presented the information. We presented the
it's
video.
knowledge. ROCKA like what?
We presented we presented the
Ace, you can hear us?
We presented the you can hear us?
I can hear y'all.
All right.
I can hear them too. So we presented them our the reels and all that stuff to Viacom. And we was going back and forth. Like this was between, Rocky and them. And we sat down, we talked about we was in business minded, and they wanted to, put an offer in, but Rocky didn't want to do it because he'll lose control. Like they wanted to switch it up, put Fantasy with somebody else. So it was just like a back and forth thing. And then next thing you know, they sent us a letter and said, well, we have to, basically they sent us a letter that said, basically, I can't remember word for word, but basically it said that we have to discontinue this relationship due to the fact that we have the same ideas.
Which was ABDC.
Not America's Best Dance Crew.
Which was 106 and Park.
Not even 106 and Park, just what they was willing to develop.
Okay.
But 106 and Park was the start
right.
of that was part of it. But that wasn't the only thing that was it. What we was trying to do is build a whole dance community on television, which they wound up taking. They took the idea because they came out with a thing called Revamp. Now, Revamp is when you look at a video and you have to create a dance routine to that video. They started that. Then they came out with You Guys Serve. That's what blew everybody mind, because me and Steve Harvey supposed to be the same. Like Steve Harvey was playing me as the person that's the instigator. Right. You have the dance battle. Right. Because that's what I was at. Wow. So when you look at it, when I went to the movie theaters on Linden, I remember on Linden, I went to the movie theater and everybody was like, and everybody was like, yo, OZZIE, yo, look at this. Like they even see me, I come out and everybody like, oh, snap, OZZIE, yo, look, they doing that. That's you up there. That's I just was shaking my head. So we dropped the ball on that. You know what I'm saying? And it comes with, with inside stuff and business. What do you expect? And I say this all the time, even when I talk to, used to talk to Rocky about it, because I had left Flex at a time because we had, some disagreements, and I left. In fact, when I left Flex Entertainment, I had buried OZZIE Oz, the name, because I wasn't going to try to pursue anything dealing with Flex, because I already made my mark, and I'm just one of those type of people that's loyal, so I won't try to branch off to do something else different.
Do you feel like the personality was taken from you when you saw the movie?
Yeah.
Excuse me, this is my show.
Sorry.
Like I was waiting. Like
it's deep.
Yeah, but they just took, they took the idea. We had the letter. They sent the letter, and then listen. So, that's our fault for not being. So my question to you is, with all the links that you made and with the name that you have, why was there not a way that you could have said, you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna make my own lane and revamp. No. I buried it. You know why? I'm gonna tell you why. Because that's just the loyalty in me. I didn't want what I did. What I was a part in Flex. It wasn't gonna feel right to reduplicate it. In fact, I remember when Cream, he called me up. And when he was doing Battle Fest, and we had a meeting, the first show that I was with, and he wanted me to be a part of it. And a lot of other people wanted me to be a part of what they were doing. And I started the first time, and then I backed out the rest of the times. Why? Because it's like I already was part of Flex, and I felt like it was their time to create on their own. You know what I'm saying? So I had put it the rest.
Okay. Ace, you can hear us real fast?
Yeah, I can hear y'all.
All right, so You was talking about it earlier, and Ozzy and ROCKA, I want y'all to chime in on this after Ace answer this question. So you had mentioned earlier about Slick coming to do his, but before I even get into that, you are part of the Flex program. Explain to us what the Flex program is and what the Flex program does.
Oh,
Well, the
definitely.
Flex program is a dance organization, based around dance. We teach kids how to dance. We also mentor in like facilities, just like going around, like I can't find the word right now. But yeah, it's like volunteer,
Mm-hmm.
like we have a center where you could come, you can dance, you can bring the kids, and then we also have events where you can come and just learn flexing in a different way, with like sports, we just try to change the diameter of it, just different things we try to be creative with it. It's like flex dance program. It's like a creative thing, but we also try to help the youth community.
Okay. So I'm gonna get into this real fast. What do you feel as a dancer? You've been jerked in battles. What name if you do feel? Name your top 2 battles that you feel you were jerked out of.
I mean, I
If you
feel
feel
like
that way,
I feel like at Battle Fest when I battle X, I feel like I won.
you feel like you
But
won against X.
yeah, but we all have our opinions. So I throw it out there. Me and X battled twice, but nobody really know that. Just to put it out there. And I guess he beat me. We won up. Like, and niggas know where we battled that, but that was here, that's near.
So who won?
I mean, I won the first time, and that was in your basement. And at Battle Fest, he was declared that winner. I lost that day to him. Shout out to X.
Shout outs to the bro X doing
Shout out
his
to
thing
X,
right
yeah,
now.
man.
So hold on real fast, A. So now that being that I asked you that question, ROCKA, I get a lot of people that saying, this Fessup, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Every be like, yo, ROCKA don't dance, yo, put that nigga in the battle. He don't never battle, yo. Why this nigga always talk about he dancing? Niggas never seen him battle. So why is it that ROCKA has never battled, or niggas don't see you battle? Why is that?
They say never. That's hilarious.
Okay. Niggas be like, yo, ROCKA don't battle, yo. Everybody say ROCKA dance. Put that nigga in the battle, yo.
All right, so I did battle.
Yo, you ever seen ROCKA battle?
Yo, I battled in Battle Fest with the K9s. I think we went against
Look at Ace face.
It was the Kings, the Kingsmen. They called themselves the Kings when they put the trio shit together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it had X. We had Droid. No, not X. We had Killer, Droid. I forgot who the third member was, but that was my battle at Battle Fest with a 3 versus 3. 2019, I won the Shed, 7 to Smoke, undefeated. That was my last battle event that I did in 2019. But anybody who's talking, who want to see me, it's not like you don't know where I'm at. Like, that's the shit I'm talking about. Like, everybody's talking, but nobody's talking to me.
Ace said 19, damn.
Yeah, 2019. I never said I was a battle dancer. I like to perform.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but
ain't nothing wrong with that, bro.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I like to perform, but
so
if
explain-
it comes to battle mode,
So explain
I'm
to
ready.
people real fast, because a lot of people don't understand it, and I tell people that all the time. There are a lot of people that can battle and can't perform, and there are a lot of people that can perform and cannot battle.
There you go.
So what is the difference? And Ace, I want you to answer this question after ROCKA. What do you think is the difference as a dancer, ROCKA? And OZZIE, I want you to answer this too, being that you're in both platforms.
Yeah.
What do you think is the difference between a street dancer, you battling, and you performing?
All right, so in my perspective, as to see someone as a battler, it's the aggression, it's the intention. Some build it off of beef, some build it off of just like, I just want to take your heart. You know, it's the intention. It's the grittiness. You know, like some do it for fun, but they still have the techniques and the skills to battle. Some people do it because this is my struggle. This is how I survive. So I gotta eat you. Like it's over. It's a wrap. And those are the ones who lose take it the hardest because they come from a whole different background. And the ones who just do it like, yo, I'm famous, I got following, I could battle, and no matter what you say, the niggas gonna vote for me. So like it's two different ways, you know. But as a performer now, feeling the music, patience, grace, like musicality, understanding the music. What is the story you telling in your performance? Are you just dancing because you want to show your moves? Or are you really telling a story that people could feel, be motivated, or could be like, you know, how do I say, like, could find themselves included in some type of way, even in their imagination by watching you dance. That's a performer, you know? So that's the two differences.
Hey, Ace, what you think?
I mean, I think, you know, the difference is just when you battling, somebody wants to be victorious. And then when you performing, it's like we want to impress. So it's like two different energies. To me, it's always going to be two different energies. But today, it varies both of them.
That's true. Can you do both? Because it's bread and butter for one side, and the other side is a hustle.
But battling might not be battling at a performance might not be the smart thing because they might not understand it, and that's where we go wrong.
Right.
Well, at least you can admit it, because some people don't like to admit that they bring battle moves to a performance, and yeah, that's just how that go. OZZIE, what do you think?
It's always been a topic, man. Let me tell you something. Battle is where, you know, I started. I remember Cream said it at Battle Fest, the first one. He said, "Yo, this is where the idea came from with OZZIE." You know what I'm saying? We're battling at the Flex Showcase. I mean, battling is good. You know what I mean? That's something I love to instigate. You know what I'm saying? And the reason
Mute your mic real fast, Ace.
And the reason why I like the battle, you know what I'm saying? It's just the reason why I used to instigate is just to challenge each individual, to push them to be creative. The best battle that I've seen that was crazy, like the first battle I could see that was crazy, was shout out to Suspense Crew. You know
my son Bingy,
King Bingy.
Bingy. Shout out.
I think King Bingy is mad at me. I think he
shout out Samantha.
Yo,
Bingy, Samantha.
The whole crew, they was definitely ruling the scene, the dance scene. You know what I'm saying? All the different moves and stuff. But Hyperactive, which is Reggie, Nugget.
I
Brian.
think you said that kind of like they always said you was biased, Uncle OZZIE. I ain't believe him, but that sounded kind of favoritism.
Yo,
it was like
you know what?
Crew, but Hyperactive.
I'm gonna tell you why.
So Hyperactive changed the dynamic, basically.
Yes.
So okay, so this is the story, because Reg always says that, and he fights for this to the core.
Yes.
So shout outs to Reg for this, because Reg really fights for this to the core. He says, yo, I don't never take away from the dancers that were on Flex before us, but when we came on the stage, we changed the show. We changed the dynamic of what they considered flexing. They changed it. So who was Hyperactive at the time?
Reggie, Nugget, Brian that did the slide, the glide. Brian was crazy with that. Who else? It was two others. I can't even think off the top of my head.
That's crazy. You don't know the two others.
Yeah. It's a T, and I forgot. Oh man, he's gonna kill me. I forgot his name. But anyway,
he's definitely gonna kill you.
Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you, man, they changed it. You know why? Because they came with a story.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. So Gutter wasn't part of the beginning Hyperactive?
Nah. Gutter was part of Showtime.
Okay.
That was their crew. And Showtime came in with a story too. They came to shut down Hyperactive. I remember at the YMCA, man, they freaking hanged off the balcony.
That was Claude. That was Claude. I remember that showcase. Claude, when niggas didn't even know him, when then niggas looked, he was shooting, hanging on with one arm, shooting off the balcony.
Now check this out. Now you said I was biased, right? But you see what you're saying? Remember, I told you they came with a storyline. Like when you the hyper, we call it the hyper spider. When he picked them up and they went across the wall. Like, come on. So now when you see everybody else come after that, everybody was doing all type of wild stuff. Like you never knew what was good. They was hanging off the curtain doing tricks and all type of stuff. So that's where that came in. Whereas Bingy, you know, they was doing their dance hall moves. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you what made this. I'm gonna tell you I witnessed it. Because I made sure I stood there so no fighting would go on. And this happened at the Flex office. What happened was Motion used to be with Hyperactive. He jumped shift to go over to Suspense Crew.
Suspense Crew, okay.
Because Suspense Crew are popular. All the women, all the females, everybody.
Come on, it's Bingy!
They was going crazy.
It's King Bingy!
So they wanted to, and you know, they had their fashion, you know, their style. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The Vansons,
all that stuff. So he wanted to go over. I was there at the office when they found out Reggie, Nugget, Brian, they came to the office and Motion Base told them they was arguing. And I came out the hallway up in the office. I'm like, yo, what's going on? So they was like, oh, they were, I think Nugget said, oh, you going to the next, you going to Suspense Crew? You just gonna leave us? Because they were supposed to practice and Motion wasn't coming to the practice. They got a big freaking argument. And next thing you know, oh, you going over there? You just leaving us? You going over there? So now I'm listening, but I know they pissed off. But me at the same time, I'm kind of like ignorant, like, say, dag, yo, you going over to the next side? That's me instigating. So then they started getting into it. So now they're getting heated, like they're getting serious. So I got in the middle and I said, yo, we gonna settle this at the showcase. This is a battle. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm really y'all just gotta prove it. Yo, don't worry about it. We gonna settle this at the showcase. So they went downstairs. They still arguing. And the whole thing is that Motion left them to go with Suspense Crew. So they was extra heated. So now they went, when they finished that meeting, they like looked at each other. I remember I was just standing there just watching them. They looked at each other and all I heard Reggie and say, don't worry about it. Yo, we go, let's go back and we go to put something together. And that was it. So when I witnessed it is when at the showcase.
When he hung off the
whole thing. You got it. You see that routine? They got several different routines. In fact, let me tell you this. And shout out to Jen, Fresher Wife. You know what I'm saying? Jen got a new song. I mean a song out, but Jen, you know, Fresher, right? They on Loving Hip Hop. Loving Hip Hop. So we was at
her birthday
party. And you know that when that song come on, everybody always start off with the
one month start the war.
Right.
One more.
Everybody everybody start off with what? The drunken style. That came from Reggie.
That's it.
That kid, or that little back thing. I remember he did that. We brought it to Sean Paul. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's
he
what
introduced the move on Sean Paul's video.
There you go.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
Actually,
and that's why
Mark introduced it on Bounce Along.
Well, hold on a second.
Because I heard the backstory that I heard from that.
Bounce Along is after Sean Paul.
So it is? I thought it was before. It wasn't?
No, we was involved with that. We was in charge of that.
Okay.
We did that and Bounce Along. So
okay.
so okay, you got it. You got corrected. It's all right. That's why I'm here.
Right. See?
But check this out. But check this out. But those moves, that's what I'm saying. That's the first battle. That's all. But I want to say something. I just want to say this.
Go ahead.
When it comes to battle and perform, I want to tell all y'all dancers, and I've been saying it for the longest. I tell Reggie, I tell Cream, I tell everybody. I love the battle. What hurts my heart to the core. That's why I gotta come back and be resurrected. Shout out to Zilla Boys because they kind of resurrected me.
Zillas.
Zilla Boys.
Yeah.
Boys.
So what hurts my heart.
Actually, no, and no disrespect to Zilla Boys. Shout out to Zilla Boys. I feel like no, and you might not agree with me with this, but I feel like they resurrected you before. Dream and Reg resurrected you before because you did Dream before.
When you gotta understand where I said they resurrected me.
Okay, yeah. Say that explain that resurrection.
What happened was, like I told you, I kind of buried, like I didn't try not to touch the flex in Brooklyn. I had put that to rest for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because I just wanted to put it to rest. But then I just, the signs kind of align because everywhere I go, people just keep bringing it up and say, "Yo, OZZIE, this, that, and the third." And plus what I'm seeing. But when I went to DJ Aaron hit me up one day out of the blue on Instagram. He said, "Can you come and be a judge at my event?" I said, "No problem." But then when I was there, that's when I met some little kids and they came up to me and said, "Yo, my father, my brother, they told me about you. I wanted to introduce some little kids." And then that was the sign, like, you know what? I got to come back up. And that was at his event. That was in the summertime. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, you know what? Yeah, the OZZIE is back. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why the back, what hurts my heart is that I understand what I wanted to get to. I wanted to hear from y'all because y'all keep saying the unity. But the problem is that hurts me is one, that there is no unity really. But what hurts me more is the fact that yes, we know the battle.
Is like, yes.
we have the battles, but y'all need to get together to do the performance. And the reason why I'm saying that, because y'all don't understand the heart of Flex in Brooklyn was about performance, but it was about you creating your world. Do y'all understand that all of y'all together, it's $1 billion business? That means wherever you dance, right, on video, that means the clothes that you're wearing, the shoes that you're wearing, whatever you doing, supposed to be marketed. All that is marketed. And let me tell you, so when it hit me more, I was with Reggie. Reggie came with me to gym party. I told him to come out, brought him out there, right? And we standing and I'm pointing to Reggie. I'm looking at people dancing. Reggie started out of nowhere. I'm on the stage. He's filming, getting some footage or whatever because he wanted to get some footage. All of a sudden, Reggie breaks out and start flexing. Yo, the crowd went crazy. They never seen it before. This particular crowd, their eyes, and I'm sitting there looking like, this is what I'm talking about. I told Reg when he finished, I said, damn. I said, felt good, right? He said, yeah. I said, yo, you notice this stuff will never die. Look how they acted. Look how they reacted to you. Do y'all understand? See, in your work, within the community, y'all looking at from a small vision, a small lens. You don't understand the people around you. When they look at it, they say, what the heck is this? Yo, what is going on here? Do y'all understand this is $1 billion business? Y'all gotta get into we didn't have that mindset now back then. And y'all repeating the same thing we did back then.
But this is why, and I feel like this is why Ace feels the way Ace feels. Because I say this all the time. I say it all the time. And no disrespect to the niggas that's out. I get that the OGs have their shit to do and everybody, but you got niggas that like ROCKA. If ROCKA wanted to, ROCKA could really be living his life LA, living it up. But he chose to stay in the community. And still, he even told niggas, this is how I know ROCKA love this shit so much, OZZIE. ROCKA told niggas he was gone for a minute and ROCKA came back. I'm like, so soon? How ROCKA came back already? I thought ROCKA was about to be out the game for like a year or two. You feel what I'm saying? Even with what, that's how true it is. What Ace is saying, like on some G shit. It's plenty of times, OZZIE, no funny shit. a lot of dancers wouldn't have made it, and I don't give a fuck about my flowers, none of that. But I'm just keeping it real. A lot of dancers wouldn't have made it without my crib. Shit like that. And I feel like that's what's overlooked in our dance community. These niggas is dancing on the train to survive. A lot of niggas is not putting niggas in predicaments to say, you know how many niggas Ace could tell you? I took to the food stamp office. I took to the doctor's office. Let's go get Medicaid, nigga. You ain't been to the doctor. What? All niggas is worried about you pulling up to the event and performing and putting money in my pocket. Nobody's worried. It's real life shit going on 2023 right now. And this is what the problem is that people not understanding. People are really living their lives. This depression, this mad shit that's at the mental health right now is on the fucking rise at a crazy all-time high. Nobody's looking at these people as people. They're looking at them as dancers, money makers.
Yep.
That's why I'm so relevant, and people don't like it because I looked at people for who they were. I didn't look at, yo, bro, do you need something? You ate today? You showered today? You got bread in your pocket to eat for the week? No? People putting these people on flyers, they don't even know how they're going to make it there. If they're going to even eat to survive the next morning to get up to make it there.
Well, that's where.
So that's why I feel where Ace is coming from, because Ace is one of those people
where it's a lot
that grounded like from the ground up. And this is why I said no disrespect to the OGs and niggas that's out there doing their thing. But it's like y'all been here where these niggas been. Y'all been in Ace situation. Y'all been in Robin situation. Y'all been in people like Smooth. Y'all been in these situations. Why is it everything is about money? Why is it that niggas can't? If everything was about money for me, I swear, Unc, I would have a mansion right now with 3 cars in my driveway. The amount of money I spent on this Flex World, and the Flex World give me their ass to kiss on numerous of occasions. No funny shit. But it's like at the same time, I'm passionate about this shit because it's like I love black excellence. I want to see my people get to the bag, get somewhere. I could have been said fuck the dance community a long time ago, but I don't know why it keeps coming to sit in my lap, but it does. So that means I got to help do something with it, and that's what I'm trying to do. But it's like even the support level. How many niggas really show up to the Flex program every Friday? And pull up, because it goes in set. You had Rocky and Sandra had the Flex House. Then came me and Reg with our Flex House. Reg had Flex House, then I had my basement. After my basement, there was nothing. The Flex House is the Flex program is the next best thing to a Flex House, and nobody goes. Nobody goes on a Friday to pull up like niggas used to pull up to my basement, like niggas used to pull up to the Flex House. You could smoke. They got places for you to smoke, all that. So there's no excuse.
It's there. It's there.
The thing, but you know what? You could come up with a solution where it could be better, because all we doing is repeating the same thing. We keep saying the Flex House, but we have to create. And that's the purpose of me having to not have to sit back and just really break down a plan. And it's not just me, it's just everybody, all of us. The reason why is that I just said this is $1 billion business that haven't been tapped into. And that's the problem. A lot of people sacrifice to deal with what they love to do. See, but meanwhile, what's making the money is when you have the celebrity say, or commercials, they say, oh, I like that style, or I'm going to hire you. Now, when they dance up there, it's a big thing. See, when Reggie and them, I give it to them. When Ringmasters went up there, it opened up the door throughout the world of the style.
And
so
then,
when you
of course, Little Mama co-signing it.
Co-signing.
Right.
Because it's real deal.
Yeah.
The problem is we all dropped the ball, and it's time to, like, I was hoping, like, listen, I'm not gonna put no blame on it. I'm just saying we dropped the ball. The thing about it is,
we talking this Fessup, bro. Talk it.
I'm just saying the ball was dropped. The solution is we have to come together to create an outlet, to create that organization where it is a money maker, and it is a money maker. It definitely is. And you got so many people that will buy into it because they enjoy watching it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's where we have to get to that. You know what I'm saying? I can't look at what the next person have done or this person have done, and I'm happy for everybody. But there is a community, and the public of millions of people will love, especially a tour. Reggie already started doing it in this show. You know what I'm saying? But the community will love to see this dancing.
Okay, even with that, this Fessup, you know I'm gonna keep it a buck, Uncle Oz. Like I said, people are not tapping into. Perfect example, and this is why I said I'm glad I have ROCKA. And people, and I look back from another perspective because I'm street, I'm business, I'm all aspects. But I look at people like, and no disrespect, shout outs to people like Snipes and people like Red Bull that want to come into the street, into our street dance community. But are they really actually helping our dance community? Because I feel like, one, if y'all gonna come into our style, you need to do your homework on these different styles. Right. There's no way that y'all should be having a flex dancer up there and y'all not having DJ, y'all have commercial DJs. Y'all not having DJs that are really putting on in the street community to really know what we can really bob to. If it's a dance competition, we should be entitled to at least one.
That's the thing. They don't want y'all to be entitled to choose anything.
And that's unfair.
Yeah.
Now, what do you mean choose?
Like choose your music, choose your feeling, choose before you go on the ring, how you gonna go on the ring, how you gonna introduce it.
And I feel like that's unfair because if you're tapping into like I tell people, street dance is totally different from the dance choreography world. It's totally different. You feel what I'm saying? We go off of it's so many dancers that dance that have no groove. I'm talking about no groove at all. Because they're listening for that 8 count, or they're listening for that 4 count. They're not listening for nothing to groove. Street dancers know there are many different beats in a song. So they're going to listen to which one they're going to tap into first, and then which other beat they're going to switch into later. Right. We go off of groove. We go off of motion. We go off of feeling. It's hard to put somebody like Ace in the 8 count, because what Ace does, it goes off the top, and it's by feeling in the music in the crowd. There's no way you can put Ace in the 8 count. You may try, but that's where street dance come from. So if they're gonna tap into those worlds, then they have to do it accordingly. They can't just try to merge it and force it. And I feel like they're doing it. No disrespect to them, but I feel like they're doing it just to say they're doing something in the street dance community. But technically, what are you really doing? Because you're supposed to be tapping in. No disrespect. I said that mad times, and I said that to people. I said, and correct me if I'm wrong, ROCKA. I said this, OZZIE. I said, how is it that I've seen this Snipes advertisement almost every time I look on Instagram, and I have yet to see hosted by ROCKA? ROCKA's promoting it. Hosted by ROCKA. Round of Flames. Snipes has yet to promote that ROCKA and Round of Flames is hosting this Snipes event. They do it for ladies of hip hop, and no disrespect to them because they're branded, they're commercial. But ROCKA is street. How is it that y'all didn't promote ROCKA till the day or the day before the show? Before y'all started putting pictures up hosted by ROCKA James?
You see how it's a twist, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm a great host, but they still got to figure that out at the same time. Like, most platforms, they don't know who you are. You know, they don't want to just hit you and just post you everywhere. They don't know you like that. Right. So I'm like,
but how is it if they're asking you to be on the platform?
They're not asking me.
Okay.
This is through somebody else.
Okay.
I don't want to name him on the show.
Okay, you ain't got
But he
to.
has his own production.
Uh-huh.
He's looking out for us. He's looking out for street dance.
Okay.
And Snipes want him to bring us in.
Okay.
As the squad of New York City.
Okay.
And who's high in New York City right now? First person they thought of was me. So now that's through his word. Now they like, all right, give us him, but we're going to promote the way we want to promote. And I even asked him about that. I was like, you know, like, what's going on with the, you know, the post? How do you promote? How do you, you know, promoting people? Is it just who's competing and that's it? Like, we bringing people out too.
Exactly.
We are part of the team. You know, I'm bringing my platform. They bringing their platform. Ladies say, have time. You rock. Everybody's bringing their platform together to make this event a big event for New York City.
Right, because they need the street dance, and this is my problem. So, I feel like, yeah, go ahead, Rock.
So, like, I'm the type.
Ace, I'm about to ask you the question too.
Yeah, I'm the type, like, if y'all don't know me, but you familiar with what my work is about, I'm going to show and prove. I'm going to show you New York City. I'm going to show you the voice. I'm going to show you the hype. But you're going to want me again. You're going to want to hire me again. You're going to look at every other host and be like, yeah, in New York right now, ain't nobody fucking with ROCKA right now. You coming back. So that's why I'm going to start making demands. You know what I'm saying? Because that's their business. You cannot tell them how to work their business.
But I feel like
they shit.
Right.
But I get that part. But I feel like it wouldn't have happened if you were someone in the real dance choreography world.
Myself and another couple of platforms, we all came together.
You feel what I'm saying? Because I feel like if you were somebody like Twitch, rest in peace, Twitch. If you were somebody like him, or you were somebody,
even my brother Sibo, he's the host of the prelims. It's nice. Nothing, you know what I'm saying? So like, it's the same.
But listen to what I'm saying. No disrespect to Sibo. Shout out to Sibo. I know Sibo.
Yeah.
Beastie's father. You feel what I'm saying? He got a squad of girls repping. You feel me? All dancers. But what I'm saying is, I'm talking about the platform of dancers. If there was somebody like I said, Twitch is on Ellen. He was on Ellen. He was on they would have promoted that all over the platforms, hosted by Twitch. Did it? So I feel like when it comes, and this is why I told you I want to do what I want to do, and I want you to help me do it because I feel like we could do it. You feel me? And I want you to be a part of it, OZZIE, too. But before I even put into that, Ace, you're a dancer and you're a street dancer. Why haven't you? How do you feel about these platforms, and why haven't you tapped into these platforms?
One, when it comes to 8 count, and I wasn't there when they created Flex, and when I learn it and I practice what I practice, I see that it's just it's infinite. It's numbers you can't count. You can't put none of that on no 8 count. You can try, but the time duration on trying is weird. With the DJs on the platforms, I don't feel like they that intelligent. They don't look at the dancer and go, okay, he crump. Let me play this. Oh, he vogue. Let me play this. Oh, that's
because they're commercial dancers. I mean, they're commercial DJs.
And the DJs do not know you most of the time. The DJs do not know who's coming to the floor. So, like,
but this is what I'm saying.
Their job is to play random music and see how you could tap in with the style that you.
Just to let you know, Reggie listening.
What's up, Reg?
Reg.
And that's where I see like, we go wrong. Certain dances in our generation, cause Flex is a presentation thing. Like when you look at it, when I show people that never seen it, like for instance, my boss at my job never seen bone breaking in his life. Old man, all he know is work. It blew his mind. Like, yo,
there you go.
Like
see what I'm talking about?
What is that?
That's what I'm talking about.
Again. He'd come to me on my every 15-minute break. Yo, do the arm thing. That's what he called it.
Yeah.
Do the arm thing.
Right.
So it's like we be caught up on battling and not really just caught up on presenting.
Bingo. That's what I'm talking about.
What he was talking about the whole time.
That's what I'm talking about. Because I know how y'all feeling.
And then it's to the point.
And the
where
crazy
like,
part is y'all battling the same people. It's
all
not
the
all the fucking time.
battle.
It's like how many
Yo,
Talk about it.
It gets tiring.
how many
son.
platforms are we gonna see you? Like how many? It's like to the point. How many times I told you, Ace, I don't want to see you battle no more.
she
How many
told me
times I told you that, Ace?
mad
You said that on the
time.
mic.
I said, because
You said that
Ace,
on the
there's
mic.
nobody, and I said it on the mic.
said that on
I
the
said,
mic.
bro, there's nobody that you haven't battled, and I feel like right now there's nobody that you haven't saw, unless niggas is bringing OG Slick to the table or Nugget to the table. Is nobody else, and you got to prove yourself for right now, unless you're battling outside of your dynamic, which is outside of the flex world. And you're battling in an all styles battle now.
Remember,
but
it's a dance world, so it's bigger than what we think it is. Like
That's
you
right.
have to battle everybody outside of your community, outside of your culture, and then
that's
you can
and
see
yo, I
greatness.
swear
You can see your full greatness.
that's where I be. That's where I'm at. Like I don't even want to battle nobody in my culture if we trying to do a unity thing. Like if
Yes.
that don't
Yes.
make sense.
Talk
Yo,
about it. Now y'all talking
This is where we
something
come.
now.
That's how you come up.
And then
All right. Now we talking.
Yo, it be to the point where niggas don't even know where I vibe at. Niggas don't know how I think. Like I played dumb for so long, niggas really think I'm dumb. But when they find out how smart I am, niggas gonna be mad. But at the end of the day, though, when it come to flexing, bro, it's not even.
No.
It's not. It's really presentation, how it looks, and it's like how it look, and it's like, damn, why it look like that?
Yeah.
Like why it look like that?
Right now in this era, it's like how it look in this era. Niggas be like, show me footage. Where's the
Yo,
last?
nah,
clip?
fuck that. Niggas
That's
niggas
what they
been
talking
telling me
about
I
now.
do-
They don't want to
niggas
see
been
it.
telling me-
They want like, yo,
niggas been
battle
telling
now.
me-
Every music, any song you
Yo.
hear, what you gonna do?
Yo, Rock, niggas been telling me, oh, you doing the same moves whole time. I'm just trying to master self.
Yeah,
That's a good.
That's
Look
true.
at it like this.
True.
Look at it like this. They do throw a song on you don't know. Why
Right.
not do what you do? Like,
Can I just throw, since y'all been talking about songs, I just want to throw this out there in the air. Can y'all start picking the independent artists in your community, man, and use some of them songs?
And
I'm just throwing that out there. That's all.
which is
I mean, certain shows you
listen,
can't. Certain shows you can't though.
Some
Copyrights.
shows that you.
They
No.
like
I'm talking about independent.
that too. Even if it's independent, like for example, we put like if we use Flex Music, FDM, you right? You put on a platform
this
that
Reggie calling in.
Yeah.
you know certain songs got to be cleared. You know, if it's not,
I just
cleared,
saw is your homeboy, person that's in your neighborhood. or
Reg,
something like
this
that?
you?
Person that's in your neighborhood.
person's money here.
Reg,
That's
this
music.
you?
It's a lot. You know,
That's
it's a
what I'm
lot.
saying. Utilize some of that because it
Hold
works hand in
on.
hand.
Because
I got Reg on the phone. Okay.
We got Reg called in. Reg called in real fast. What's the vibes, Reg? I don't know. Tell me what's the vibes, Reg. Because we got Ace in the building. We got ROCKA in the building. Let me know what's up. Okay, go ahead, Reg. What you said?
No, I'm just saying what's up.
Yeah, you've been dodging my phone calls. You on Fessup, so I'm a Fessup. You've been dodging my phone calls because I've been calling you and reaching out to you, and it's okay. It's okay. I know you a busy man. I know you a busy man, so I wait my turn. You feel me?
I'm not doing it. I'm just prioritizing. That's all.
Oh, I know I'm not a priority. I just be trying to get in tune so we can get stuff rolling. You
No. That's all.
Yeah, man. So we was just talking. I'm waiting for you to come up here. I'm waiting for you to get you up here. Like I'm fiending to get you up here, so we can really talk and people could tap in. Because like I was just asking Ace, you feel me? What happened to the Armory and what happened to him getting out there and getting gigs and stuff? And he was saying he never left. He missed a couple of planes, and you feel me? And you told him. He missed a couple of trips and you told him it was business, and I told him no disrespect. Like Ace, I got it. When you in this world, like I feel where Reg is coming from. Time is money, bro. You can't waste people time, and you cannot waste people money. You can't.
and yo, and it's like you know, Reg, don't ever think I don't.
Hold on. Reg, you can hear him because he's saying something. What you said, Ace?
I was saying, I just always want him to know I will never feel no way. Like after that day, I
He
learned.
He can't hear him because it's in your headphones.
Oh, okay. It's in my headphones. Dang.
Just tell him after that situation.
He said after that, he ain't feel no way.
I learned.
He learned the valuable lesson.
Whoa, that's real talk.
And that's real nigga shit, though.
Man up to it, yo.
And you know what? Why I fuck with Reg? Because Reg always, even when people used to play like, oh, you got Ace out of here, and he used to keep it real, like, yo, bro, I can't, if I'm trying to do something professional and I'm trying to have a business, I can't have people still with the street mentality still coming in. Like, I need you, even if it's just for a couple of hours, I need you to just be professional for a couple of hours. And then you could go back to your regular self. And that's what street dancers have to get to know. You got to be professional. You got to learn how to be professional for a couple of hours.
It's like she not even lying, though. Like I'm outside. It's like, not that I'm in the streets.
Hold on, Ace, because Red saying something. Go ahead.
Yeah, you just got to get the alcohol. You got to get the weed for a second and all that. I'm saying that you just come out and you just be professional, be on time, be punctual, just be, you know what I'm saying, be your natural self, and then come with your talent, and then I think that's what really moves, you know what I'm saying, moves a lot of weight. But I think I wanted to talk a little bit about that whole that nice thing you was talking about and everything. Like I feel like these big companies come in and they have all these different they have all this money to give out. They have all these different things. I feel like a lot of the culture, I guess, or the dance culture, we go into these things and we're like, okay, we'll support. But a lot of people they don't really support the little things that happen. You know what I'm saying?
That matter.
Yeah. Really put in a lot
right, like
no money.
Exactly, like your stuff, like I said.
My stuff.
I mean, even just regular, like I said before, people, we don't support each other. We're looking for handouts. And I've asked, I said, how many of y'all, because y'all weren't salty, actually went and bought a ticket and went to your show at the Armory? How many people said, you know what? Because it's Reg and it's flexing and it's people that we know in a different environment. How many people said, you know what? We're going to buy a ticket and support it anyway. That audience should have been filled with flexers.
No, it definitely should have been. You know what I mean? Because it really took dance to a whole nother level. I mean, especially our dance to a whole nother level. But then also, it's like when we do these shows, and Ace can attest to this also. When we do these shows, it's better for the crowd to come out because now the audience knows how to respond to it. If they watch it, they're like, oh, this is nice. But when they see an Ace boom break, when they see me hitting the pause or doing some next show or Cal gliding, and it's a crazy ass move, they look at it like, wow, that looks nice, but they don't know how to react to it the way we react to it.
Right.
And that's what brings the culture to the dance and let people understand what it is that we're doing. And when people don't come out and do that, it's like, okay, well, they have no back support. You know what I'm saying? So people should come out regardless of anything that's going on when it comes to flexing, so people know how to respond to it, and then they know how to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Versus not having any knowledge of it at all.
I ain't gonna front, Red. You know this Fessup. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I fell asleep a little bit because I was like, it was something different than what I expected. Because when you, I thought,
hold up. I gotta get you now. Hold up. That monochromatic light was not my show that I directed.
Okay.
I was choreographing that show.
Reg, you directed the first show, the first Armory, right?
A different show.
Okay. Because I was asleep, and then when all I heard was whoa, and that woke me the fuck up, and I was like, oh shit, what's going on?
That's what see, honestly, though, but if you look at the newspaper reviews in the New York Times, you probably, don't get it twisted, I still think the first time I heard it too, but when I started to actually realize and understand the music, understand what this thing can do and how far it goes, yo, that shit went across the world. So now, just because of the show that we did and the dance and everything that went with it, we're going on another tour. mean, it's people all over the world just understand.
So my question to you is real quick, because I got to get you off the phone because you're going to come in for an interview and we're going to schedule it. We definitely got to have you on Fessup. My question is Ace welcome back on tour?
No, Ace never was off the tour. I mean, we all know.
And that be my thing. I never was kicked off. None of that.
So because I need my boy. I need my boy in some gigs, man. I need my boy. He's too talented, man.
We all need some gigs. I need some gigs too.
Listen, I'm telling you, I'm gonna call you, bro, because we gotta tap in. I'm trying to put something together, bro, and that's why I just told OZZIE, and no disrespect to you, but I kept it. I said, yo, real talk. I really be trying to tap in. I really be trying to tap in, and I really be trying to do it. But it's like every time I reach out, it's like I reach out to people like you, and I reach out to people like you, and I reach out and I feel like y'all so busy and y'all can never tap into me, and you feel me, help me make the dream, because you know, Reg, the amount of ideas I have that I always bring to you, like, yo, bro, let's do this. How can we do this? How can we figure out to do this? And it's like you working on your thing, so it's like, and you feel me, I feel it, but I feel like we all gotta just open the door some way for the street dance culture, period. So like I said, I'm gonna call you, I'm gonna tap in, because there's something I'm working on that I really want you to be a part of, to see how we can really make it happen. Like I'm bringing OZZIE in on it, I'm bringing ROCKA in on it. Y'all know I'm never selfish, bro. I want to find a way how we can all open the doors to make this happen.
That's the important part. Whenever you pull this together, everybody got to listen and come up with a solid plan and an idea and stick with it. If that's gonna happen, that's the problem. It's just that the reason why people can't work together because there's too many egos and pride.
It is.
And everybody we work with made us successful with Flex in Brooklyn, like Rocky and Sandra. Rocky and Sandra, they wasn't into the limelight. They were behind the scene. I wasn't really into the limelight at all. I just got introduced to it. But we had a good chemistry together because we wasn't fighting over or who did this, who didn't. It wasn't none of that. It was that everyone had an assignment and we stuck to it. That's the thing, that in order for this to work, you got to understand it's a bigger picture. And like I said, when I mentioned it before with Reggie, when we went to Jen's birthday party and Reggie broke out in that dance and everybody was shocked, like, what the heck is this? And went crazy. And look at look at what was just said. His boss, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, he's doing
He
the
said,
bone
do
breaking.
the arm thing.
Yeah.
Arm thing.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand. But what it starts with is being creative. If you can't look at what other people are doing, but what is it that you could do and within your power?
What's your highlight? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody have access to doing videos. But then if you on a video dancer, you wearing Nikes. Think about it. You wearing Nikes? That's not your brand. They're not paying you. You could be putting on something else different, or you could reach out to Feli or something. But if you have your clothes, you have your clothes and you designing your clothes, that's a marketing right there. Right. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think outside the box and create within your means.
When you coming up to Fessup, man? When you pulling up?
I don't know. We got to schedule it. But I'm going to fetch you up right now, too, though. What's good with you, son?
What happened?
Yeah, nah, you can't fess up, too.
Fess me up.
No. I want to hear him for the show. He got to be here because I want to see that. So it's going to be here. Not over the phone. It got to be here. Now I'm instigating. It has to be here now. Look at her. Now I'm instigating. It has to be on the show.
You know, I'm always.
Now we're going to tune in and we're going to listen. Let's go.
Reg, OZZIE said you cannot to fess me up. You got to come to the show.
Yeah, you got to do it here live, face to face. Face to face.
Face to face on a nigga.
Let's go. That's good radio talk right there.
You feel me? Well, bro, you know.
Look at the face.
You know. It's all love, though. You get me? Whatever you got to fess me up.
I'm tuning in. Yo, everybody tuning in. That's okay. Now we talking.
Oh, man.
Huh?
No, I got two things, but I said I got one right now though.
What's up?
One right now, then the next one we'll do later.
Okay.
What you talk about? You heard a backstory. Mark was before me with the back row.
I knew he was coming. Listen, the backstory I heard, it was nothing bad. All I heard was you were supposed to do the move, and Mark ended up going to do the move in front of them before you, and he ended up doing the part. That's all I heard. Nothing bad. All I heard was you were supposed to do that part and bounce along.
It felt like you were saying that it was his shit, or I don't know.
Nah, bro, we all know. Even though I heard he made it up, we not gonna get into that. I'm gonna wait till you get on
No,
the show.
that's what it was. I think made it up. Because it was Sean Paul, Reggie did it first, and then
Yes, they saying you stole it from Mark. So
they said that?
When you get here, the real. That's why I said Reg gotta come up here.
Yeah,
Reg gotta come up
I
to
didn't
the
know
show.
that.
Reg, you gotta come up to the show. Cause I need you to tell the backstory of this infamous back row. Cause they saying Mark did it first. You took it from Mark, and then you started. So yeah, we need the backstory.
Yeah.
I done heard it from OZZIE. What you said, Ace?
I heard it came from Reg.
I can tell you right now, ain't nobody ever did no back row or back street or whatever before I came on Fessup Brooklyn and did it. Simple as that.
The hood only talk about Reg doing it. The whole hood.
Yeah.
I know.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie.
But hold on. When he come up here to the show, y'all gonna have it. Y'all better keep it real. I don't want no holding back.
Oh, you know, me and Reg.
I want to try to
real.
Talk it out. Talk the talk.
Me and Reg gonna
I
always
wish
keep it
Cream would come up
real.
here too.
That's a fact. Look, Reg, we definitely. I'm getting you off this phone because you getting OZZIE too hype. You getting OZZIE too hype. I'ma hit you.
I'm sorry.
I'm banging on the table.
I'm sorry, man. Sorry.
I'ma hit you and we gonna figure it out, bro.
No, it's not fixed.
It's not fixed, bro. We gonna get you up here. My son Reg, shout out to Reg for calling into the radio station, man. That was dope. But yeah, man, we definitely gonna get this together, man.
Yeah.
ROCKA, I definitely appreciate you and all that you do in the community, man. You really came a long way. Like, you really doing the thing. Like, trust me. I'm telling y'all, mark my words, 2024, I'm getting with people from now and I'm bringing something to the table. It's going to be fresh, it's going to be new, and it's going to be what we need, and it's going to be needed, and it's what's needed right now. I'm telling you, I'm bringing everybody in on it. I'm not stingy. We're going to try to find a way to open these doors. We're going to try to find a way to build our Black excellence, build our community, because if we don't do it for our next generation, who is? Because this generation ain't thinking about it. They thinking about open ups, BA, TD. They think about City, Chase, open ups. They not thinking about the word. That's what this generation's thinking about. They thinking about scamming. They're really not thinking about what's going to happen when that is over. You feel me? Even the dance situation. So, like, we definitely going to get together. OZZIE, man, I appreciate you so much for pulling up. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the invite.
For pulling up and doing this with us, man. ROCKA, before I even get ROCKA, OZZIE, what you got, like, in the mix right now, though?
Well, in the mix right now, shout out, you know what I'm saying, to the We Get Hype, you know what I'm saying, independent artists, and I'm also blending that. I just recently started blending that with the flexing videos and all type of dancing, like the artists, the independent artists, and the dancing together to promote each other. And it's just in the future, what I want to do right now is just trying to, you know, invest in that concert. One of my dreams is to really see, you know, big concert with, you know, independent artists and the dancers. You know what I mean? Because it all comes back to the community, the people that we know, those are the celebrities. We
and
can't
you know what?
and creating that.
And I love that you said that. Sorry to cut you off, Unc. I love that you said that because I just came in. Maybe you and Mike need to tap in with each other because that's what he do. I just came from a showcase that he helps produce with Ace General from Money and Violence.
Mm-hmm.
And it's about undercover artists. It's about they don't pay the people. You get paid off of how many tickets you sell and how many people you bring to the table. You get paid like that. And I said that to myself standing there.
But the
right?
hold on,
wait.
Okay.
I said this to myself standing there. I watched about 5 to 6 people perform. And out of that 5 to 6 people, only one girl had a group of dancers.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else was on because this hood shit, everybody else want to be in the hallway. They want to be around the lit shit. Nobody's thinking. These independent artists, a lot of them are thinking we need dancers. It's rare you find independent artists that be like, yo, find me some dancers. They want bitches to twerk. They want bitches to show their titties. They not looking for people that's really going to bust a 1-2. You feel what I'm saying? So that's where I feel like what I told y'all I'm trying to do, because I don't like to talk about it, but I'm definitely manifesting because I know it's going to happen. Because God has it on my mind, and I want to make it. Because I feel like us doing that is going to open the doors that really need to be open and give the limelight and shed the light on things that we need. So, Ace, stay tuned because I'm definitely coming for you because you're definitely going to be a part of what I'm putting together. But, yeah, Ozzy, you got that. You got the unsigned artist, but that's what he does. They do it at Jim's Bar.
So that's why I want to just put that, because I know you said showcase, and I'm saying concert. You got to understand, everybody, whether it's dancers or artists, I look at them as all celebrities. And it's about giving a show to the public. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the things.
Don't you say nothing, Mike. Don't you say nothing. Hello, you can talk to him after. This is not. Go ahead, Ozzy.
Yeah, so that's one of the things that definitely that that's on the works. And each and every Wednesday, you can check me out. You know what I'm saying? Again, so if you got music or whatever, you can send it to wegethype@gmail.com. wegethype1@gmail.com. So we're gonna be playing all the independent music, and then Gutter. Shout out to Gutter, Corey. I know Gutter from Ringmasters. Showtime, that's his original group. He came out, did a couple of, did the flex dances. So shout out to all the dancers. Water Boots, shout out to Water Boots. You know what I mean? But shout out to all the flex dancers that do, some of them that do come through. You know what I'm saying? On a Wednesday night, each and every Wednesday at Brooklyn Prime. Definitely come out to that from 6 p.m. to 1 a.m.
6 p.m. to 1 a.m. Yeah. ROCKA, what you got going on? I see you got this every Thursday night going on now.
Yeah, we got Hype Thursday, Dance Hype Thursday. So, 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. We got the Food Lounge in Brooklyn. Thursday.
You got to pop out to that, Uncle Oz.
Definitely.
Pop out, drinks, hookah, we got the stage, we can dance, show out, DJs, pull up. It's a vibe,
You better stop talking it's slick in the back and wait till my thing is over.
Shout out to my fam. Dreams fam, so we get that show for everybody to come out. My next big monster plane, I think I might wait till my birthday. March, to bring everybody back
Birthday celebration for Rock.
That's dope.
Introduce your talent. Anybody
No doubt. Can I just say one more thing? I just definitely want to shout out Chocolate. She got her birthday party April 1st. So all dances and everybody come out there. She coming from the Flex community as well. And shout out to her family, Double Jeopardy.
Double Jeopardy.
Yo, Double Jeopardy still got it. Adrian did some move at Easy Party from Zilla Boys at his birthday party. She did some footwork. Adrian, man, gliding across the floor, yo.
Shout outs to them, man.
Yo,
shout
for
outs
real.
to Jeff, man. Ace, what you got to say? What you got? What you working on?
I'm working on a couple of things, man. I
can't hear you.
You can hear me now?
I can't hear you.
You can hear me now?
The speaker on?
Yeah. You can hear me?
I don't know. We can't hear you, man. Now we can't hear you. You was fine. It was all good just a week ago.
Yo.
Now we can't. I don't know what happened to you.
Yo.
We still can't hear you. Hold on. You can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Now we Yeah, we can hear you now. Go ahead.
You can hear me?
Okay, yeah, we can hear you. It was us. Yeah, we about to trend. Yeah, what happened now? Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I got a couple of things, new things I'm pushing forward to right now, and it's a new experience.
Hold on, bro, because he trying to fix you real quick. Hold on. You need a new wire. We gonna get you a new wire. Okay. Go ahead. Now go ahead, Ace.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Like I said, I just push myself in a different motion, something I'm not used to, because, everybody used to be uncomfortable. So I just push myself in an uncomfortable situation because it's going to make a better situation and it's going to help me with, and give me a different outlook. And it's going to, help us,
Okay.
It's all, it's all through, Flex Dance Program. And, like we used to flex house, but now we have a program. I just come out, I chill outside of it, and I just see people look at it, and they say, "Oh, what's going on in here?" And I say, "We dancing." So it's like, it's a program.
Yeah, we got to push that more, definitely.
Yeah, definitely, man. If y'all not doing anything Fridays, pull up. Flex program every Friday from
Rags, Jeezy.
Shout out to Jeezy.
Shout out to Rags. Shout out to Jeezy. Shout out to Flizzo.
The family.
Shout out to
Smiley.
Mike.
Who else is a part of it? Marie.
We got.
Yeah, y'all got a squad. Y'all got
on the board. Me and Sandra's on the board.
Yeah. So
y'all definitely on the board. Peaches on the board. ROCKA, you know what's.
I didn't even know I was on the board. But all right.
I get the emails.
I really didn't know I was on the board. No funny shit. I've never been told I was on the board. But yeah, I mean, if it is what it is, I got no problem pushing it. Everybody, that's the problem with the flexor. Everybody got to put their egos and their differences aside. Everybody just because you don't like one person, that don't mean everybody else not supposed to like them. Right. And that's how everybody moves.
Let me point something out. I ain't seen Slick since our last situation. And the first time me seeing him is at the Snipes gig. And guess what? None of that bullshit we was just going arguing about mattered. What matters is putting on and pushing forward. And that made the energy in the room so smooth. Like, no matter who made it, guess what? Flexers made it to them finals.
Mm-hmm. No Crumpers made it, by the way.
If it was,
just saying. No Crumpers made it to the Snipes.
But yeah, bro.
I'm just saying, so if he could do it and I could do it, everybody could do it. Like,
that's a fact. Showmanship.
I know
Flex World has no showmanship. Street dance. I can't keep saying flex. Street dance has no showmanship. No showmanship. But make sure y'all tap in every other Tuesday. We have movement block. Shout out to Infinity Ivy. She's doing her thing with Movement Block, teaching people how to move and groove. You feel what I'm saying?
Shout out to Ivy.
Shout outs to Ivy. Like you said, like Unc said, make sure y'all tune into him. Send those musics out for the people. Rockers doing something.
Shout out to the girl you working with that you introduced me outside.
Oh, shout out to Billboard Baby. I just came from, you feel me, doing something with her. She's an amazing artist. Shout outs to DJ Hollywood, Bars, Beats, and Videos. Shout out to Cure Magazine. You definitely need to get with OZZIE and do a piece on OZZIE and Cure Magazine. Definitely got to do a piece.
And we looking for new dances.
Definitely got to tap in with
That's
OZZIE.
good.
Definitely got to tap in with Unc and do a piece on Unc. Unc is instrumental. Definitely
Now,
instrumental.
I'm just trying to keep it positive and level, you know what I mean? And I it's a two-way street. You know, we learn from each other. But thank you for inviting us, you know what I mean? I
All
appreciate
day,
that.
man.
It's an honor, Peachez.
Shout out to the DJ Destiny, Dan and Taj. I just want to shout them out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all, and I appreciate y'all for pulling up and just saying yes. Peaches, when give me a date. You feel me? I'll pull up. So I just appreciate y'all for doing that, because a lot of people, some people been hostility on me, and it's cool. Because I want you to have that same energy when this make it the way it make it. I want you to have that same energy, and when you fiending to get on the show, but now I don't even need you on my show.
Yeah, now you need an application.
Now you got to get on the waiting list and put in the application on the waiting list. So shout out to the people, man. Street dancers, keep pushing, keep surviving, keep grinding. I keep telling y'all every Sunday I tell on my show, and it's a given fact. Keep God first and everything else second, and everything else will fall into place. I promise you, look to that man first, and everything else will fall into place. Make sure you go follow OZZIE Oz on Instagram, all platforms. Make sure TJ ROCKA, Round the Flames, go support him. Ace, what is your name? That sizzing is crazy.
It's 6,000.
6,000.
Okay, well, go follow him if you can't. I don't even know how to pronounce it.
Change your name, so you change your Instagram name at least 2 times every month, son.
Facts. So, like, y'all stay positive, stay prayed up. Yes, I hope everyone have a beautiful week this week. Shout out to everyone that tuned in this week. Definitely, man, we trying to get it together for the dance community, man. We really are on all platforms. And we will. Trust me, we will. This time, we're going to make it happen. We're going to get everybody involved. We're going to get everybody talking. We're going to get people in tune. And it's lit. I'm telling y'all, 2024, stay tuned. I'm putting it together. Mark my words, it's coming. 2024. I'm not even going to talk too much about it, but just know 2024 is coming. July. That's the date. July 2024. It's coming. Be ready. Make sure y'all get ready for it, because it's coming. Appreciate you, Ace, so much for taking your time out in the car and all. Tell your mans and them good looking for holding you down in the car while you do your jammy jam. You feel me? And yeah, it's lit. Y'all keep pushing, keep striving, and definitely we out of here. I'll see y'all next week, Sunday.
Thank you for the invite again.
You already
Always love Peachez.
already know.
Thank you.
Anytime you need me,
Yo,
we
holla,
here.
P.